I'm gonna make corned beef like the island do. As you can see from the left to the right, I have bell pepper, onion, tomato, garlic, thyme. That is my vegetables I'm gonna put in my corned beef, as well as the corned beef, black pepper, cayenne pepper just for a little spice, and browning so it doesn't be that red. Since I don't have tomato sauce or tomato paste, I'm going to use a little bit of ketchup. Trust me, it tastes just as good. And basically, since we're from the Virgin Islands and my mom is from Antigua, we use sometimes with our corned beef we make boiled egg or dumpling or green banana with it. So today I'm going to use a green banana. And I'm going to boil some eggs because it's for breakfast. And let's see. I'm going to show you step by step. Thank you. As you can see, I only cut half of everything. I cut half of the tomato. I used 3 cloves of garlic, half an onion, and thyme. I took the corned beef out of the can. Please don't get discouraged. It really tastes good. Now I put my green banana in the water. See, it's boiling. I used 3. 1 for my mom, 1 for me and my baby. And in the green banana, I use water, oil, and salt. Oil so it doesn't stick on the pan. Right now, I'm boiling my eggs at the same time. So right now, and I forgot to tell you guys, we use avocado, but this is a Hask avocado. Well, I usually like the big one, but we eat this also with our breakfast. Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to start up the fire for the corned beef. So I'm going to put on the heat. Make sure it's on. Now, make sure it get a little hot. What I do is saute my vegetables first, my bell pepper, onion, and tomato and garlic all together. So when we eat the corned beef, it doesn't be too crunchy. So, and I put everything in together. So right now I'm going to use some pure canola oil just to saute my vegetables. Not a lot because I don't want my corned beef to be oily. Okay, that should be enough. Make sure it is, because I do have a lot of vegetables today. Okay, and also always when you cut your vegetables, rinse it off. So I do give it a wash. And now I'll just wait for the oil to get a little hot. So now I'm going to go over to my vegetables. Oops, it's falling. Alright. And now I'm going to place it into the pan, which I'm going to give it a while to cook. And also, when I do my green banana too, I do rinse it off because it be sitting outside in the box in the grocery store. So I do like to rinse it off because it do pop and open inside the pot, and I do have salt in it, so to kind of season it. So now I'm gonna saute my onions, give it a little while. And then what I do is I make a little sauce so I don't have my corned beef too oily or too saucy, that it just looks like, let's see, like a sloppy joe, but I do like my chunky. So let's let this sit for a while. I wish you guys could smell it. And let that saute. So now what I'm going to do to my corned beef is cut it up in chunks. my son in the background playing. So if you hear any pots moving, he's helping me cook. So I'm gonna cut it in, let's see, 4 slices. And then there we go. Then I'm gonna cut it again in half. Because my mom don't like it like sloppy Joe. So when I do is I just flip it over in the sauce. Let's go back up to our vegetables. They're coming along nicely. Let me lower it down a little because I don't want it to get burnt. Normally we don't put tomatoes, but I like to have a lot of vegetables in my corned beef. But this is the way my mom taught me, because my mom is from Antigua. I was raised in the Virgin Islands, and I love to cook corned beef, which is really expensive right now because FDA is too much sodium. But now they fixed it better, so let's make some corned beef today. So I load on my vegetables and let it saute to get it nice and soft. It's coming along. My bell peppers are still a little crunchy, but the onions are coming good. I'm sweating my onions, basically. And since I don't have tomato sauce, I always improvise with ketchup. Ketchup already has like a salt in it, so you really don't have to add too much salt to your corned beef. It complements each other. So I wish I had my tomato sauce today. But alright, it tastes just the same. Just with a little tangy, but it's really good. Alright. The vegetables is almost done. My green peppers just needs to. Okay. I'm like how it's coming. Okay, let me cut that in half then, because it's taking too long today. Okay. So it's looking good. So now what we're gonna do is put a little bit of the ketchup into my pan with my veggies. I wish I really had my tomato sauce. And we're gonna use a little caramelized sauce, which we call browning, which you can find in the maybe if you're not from the island, you can find it in the Spanish area that have like the Caribbean stuff. So give me a second. Okay, now we're gonna add our caramelized sauce, which is called browning. As you can see, they don't make the corned beef look too red because of the tomato sauce. I mean the ketchup. Alright. Try to coat all my vegetables at the same time. I'm going to add a little bit of water. No, baby. And add a little bit of water. Thank you. likes a little sauce, just to my liking. So now I'm gonna add the thyme. Which thyme is so good. A lot of island people use thyme in their food. I don't know, well, my mom does, but I grew up using thyme in almost everything, in my stew chicken and my curry chicken, my rice. We use thyme for basically everything. So what I'm gonna do is now is load on my fire and put the thyme in, because I really don't like breaking it up all the time. So I'm gonna just let it sit in there, and after I will take it out. So now I'm gonna place in the corned beef. Sorry, my son tried to pull something off the counter. So now my corned beef is in. Now I'm going to just flip it in the sauce. See, the corned beef is in there. And now we flip it in the sauce, as you can see. So you give it a coating, and then I'm like kind of, oh my god, he knows to turn on the stove. Yeah. No. So now I'm gonna turn my corned beef around, and then I'm gonna just tiny smash it down a little, not a lot, and still flip it. And now at the same time, when I'm making my corned beef, my eggs are boiling, my green pepper is coming along fine, my green bananas, my eggs is boiling fine, a cracked one. So and then we just put this down on a low fire, let everything simmer in. I'm gonna just garnish a little bit of pepper on top of it. I usually use cayenne, but my baby eats this, so pepper is not going to do anything to his stomach, so I'm not going to use cayenne pepper. I do like my food a little spice. So again, toss in with the pepper, and this is it. It looks like Sloppy Joe, but it tastes awesome. And we always put it in the middle to go cook. And there's my corned beef. And when I'm done, I'll post a little picture of the finished job. Yay! Corned beef, boiled egg, and green banana, and avocado, which we call it, aka pear. Alright, you have a great day, and thank you for looking at my video.